You know someone like this. They drive across town to save $3 on gas. They refuse to buy a $30 office chair while spending 8 hours a day destroying their spine. They spend 2 hours clipping coupons, but never spend 2 hours learning a skill that could increase their income forever. And somehow, despite all this saving, they never actually get ahead, because being cheap and being financially smart are not the same thing. In fact, some people stay broke precisely because they are obsessed with saving money. Today, I am giving you the 3 psychological traps that keep cheap people poor. And by the end of this video, you will understand why some purchases make you poorer, while others buy back your future. Let us start with the scarcity trap. Cheap people focus on the price of everything and the value of nothing. Their brain is locked onto one question: how do I spend less? But wealthy people ask a completely different question: how do I get more value per dollar? That sounds subtle. It changes everything. Imagine 2 people. Person A buys the cheapest shoes possible every year. $40. They fall apart constantly. Person B buys one high-quality pair for $200. They last 5 years. They feel better, look better, and save time and frustration. Cheap people see the price tag. Wealthy people see the long-term cost. This is why cheap people often buy bad tools, eat low-quality food, delay healthcare, avoid education, and refuse to invest in themselves. They think they are protecting money, but they are quietly increasing future costs everywhere else. Cheapness is often just expensive pain with a discount sticker attached. Now comes the dangerous one. Cheap people are obsessed with tiny savings because they stopped believing they can meaningfully increase income. This is the hidden psychology nobody talks about. Saving $10 feels achievable. Building a higher income feels uncertain. So the brain defaults to control, cut coupons, skip coffee, avoid spending. Meanwhile, they ignore the giant financial lever sitting right in front of them: skills. A person who increases their income by $20,000 a year does not care about saving 30 cents on toothpaste. And this is where people get trapped for decades. They spend enormous energy optimizing survival instead of building value. Imagine spending 3 years learning sales, coding, design, marketing, or building a business. That single decision could outperform 50 years of extreme couponing. But skill building feels risky, slow, uncomfortable. Cheapness feels safe, even when it quietly keeps people financially frozen. Now for the final trap, the time poverty loop. Cheap people accidentally spend their entire lives protecting money, while wasting the one thing more valuable than money: time. They will wait in longer lines, drive farther, fix low-quality products repeatedly, argue over tiny expenses, and spend hours researching the absolute cheapest option to save amounts of money that barely matter. Meanwhile, wealthy people often pay for speed, convenience, reliability, and peace of mind, not because they are lazy, because they understand something powerful. Time is the only asset you can never replenish. A person earning $50 an hour should not spend 3 hours trying to save $12. That is financially backwards. Cheapness creates an illusion of winning, while slowly draining the energy needed to build real wealth. And eventually, people become trapped in survival optimization forever. Busy, exhausted, and somehow still financially stuck. So here is the acid test. A purchase is probably smart if it saves significant time, improves health, increases earning potential, or compounds in value over time. A purchase is probably dumb if it exists only for status, creates debt, or solves an emotional problem temporarily. Being financially smart is not about spending the least money possible. It is about spending intentionally. Some things should absolutely be cheap. You do not need luxury water bottles, designer t-shirts, or a $1,200 phone upgrade every year. But other things? Those are investments. Your skills, your health, your tools, your education, your time. Cheap people try to protect every dollar. Wealthy people try to maximize the value of every dollar. That difference changes entire lives. There is a strange irony in personal finance. The people most obsessed with looking careful with money are often the ones making the most expensive long-term decisions. Because wealth is not built by shrinking your life smaller and smaller. It is built by increasing your value, your freedom, and your ability to earn. If this video changed the way you think about money, hit the like button so the algorithm sends this to someone currently spending 40 minutes searching for a $2 discount code. I will see you in the next one.